I wanted to introduce you to Steve Bunbush, who is the Director of Applied Platform Innovations. How are you?
I'm doing well, Roger.
We're talking about all sorts of things and the fact that you have a live demo going on at your exhibits.
There's quite a bit going on at the exhibit. We have an excavator set up to show some of the controls and things that are going on. We know for a lot of businesses within the construction industry, machine control is becoming such an important part. A lot of people want to see it in action and have the ability to actually try it out and see how the machine will feel with some of the more advanced controls.
Now you've got a lot of technical expertise being brought into this show. Where do you think things are headed, if you can answer me that? Because we have so many ideas that are being brought forth.
Well, you know, nowadays with the expectation from machines on fuel efficiency, on just levels of productivity.
Right.
You have machine regulations coming into play with things like Tier 4 have hit. You've got some things going on in Europe with different safety things. Machine controllability is becoming the thing to work for. Hydraulics has always had the muscle, the power to make the machines very effective. Now getting some intelligence on those hydraulics to make the machines more effective, getting the controllability in, is the next big phase now is electrohydraulics, and that's what you'll see a lot of throughout the show, is more and more interfacing of intelligence into the hydraulics.
How much is hybrids enter into this new equation of doing business with machines? Is that a big area for you?
It's becoming a big area. Hybrids have always been a big thing for Eaton. We've had a number of on-road vehicles as well as off-road technologies that we've taken. So we have a good core of technology that we're able to bring into these industries. If you look around at a lot of the manufacturers for excavators, as an example, they have a duty cycle that's really correct for recouping energy off of accelerating and decelerating the booms. So you'll see a lot of the machines here that have come out with electric hybrids. It's something that a lot of people are familiar with. But the hydraulic hybrids, we think, have some advantages, and we have some of that on display at our booth. And we're talking to quite a few customers and generating a lot of interest.
You and I chatted a bit before we had this live interview about different microcontrollers and things that are bringing hydraulics, electric, all of this all together. Now, what's it do when you say that, okay, I'm going to bring hybrid, hydraulics, electrics, and even possible alternative fuels into that mix? What happens as far as R&D to a guy like you who's in that world?
Yeah. Now what it allows you to do is start looking at the machine as a whole enterprise. It's no longer just the hydraulics operating on its own. The hydraulics are listening to and talking to the engines to find out where is their best operating point that they should be operating with. The hydraulics are now listening to the input from the operators as to what they're really intending to do with this machine. With the intelligence wrapped in, is you can start to integrate a lot of these things together and make the whole machine much more productive, much more effective for the end user.
It's just amazing. What are you looking at going forward, if I can ask?
Well, you mentioned the hybrids. We're doing a lot in that area for the construction industry specifically. And you'll see a lot of the new electronics that have come out that are integrating now and embedding into a lot of the individual hydraulic components. And I think that's one of the big waves you're going to see going forward, is electronics actually integrated into the hydraulic products themselves rather than being standalone boxes. That's going to put some intelligence right on the component itself.